Today, we are learning how to conjugate the verb estar and how to use it to talk about how we feel. If you're looking to learn how to use estar with prepositions to talk about where things are in relations to other, make sure you look at this link and look below so that you can go directly to that lesson. If you're new here, I am teacher Catalina and I teach Spanish. If you're looking to learn Spanish or improve your Spanish, you've come to the right place. Now, I would like to invite you to click that subscribe button so that you and I can keep learning Spanish together. And if at any time you feel like it, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps my channel. And to my loyal viewers, thank you so much for all of your support. It's because of you that you allow me to bring these lessons to everyone. And by the way, for a lot of resources that you can use to continue learning Spanish, please go to teachercatalina.com. You can find handouts, resources, videos, and a lot more. And everything is free. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic. We are going to be doing two things. The first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to learn how to conjugate the verb estar. And then we're going to learn how to use estar to talk about how we feel. Basically, emotions. So let's make sure that you know what estar means. Estar means to be. Yes, I know that in a previous lesson, I told you that ser means to be. And that is absolutely correct. In Spanish, we have two different verbs that mean to be. They are used in different situations, and we will get a little bit more into that later. But for today, we are going to be focusing on using estar when we talk about how we feel or emotions. The good news is that you already know some of the conjugations of the verb estar. Think about it this way. When I ask you, ¿Cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? That estás, that is a conjugation, the to conjugation of the verb estar. And when you answer, estoy bien or estoy mal, you use the yo conjugation of the verb estar. So you already know at least two conjugations of the verb estar. Estar is a little bit of an irregular, so you want to make sure that you pay close attention so that you don't miss any of its irregularities. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and get started with conjugating the verb estar. So we have our chart here. You probably are used to knowing how we conjugate around here. We use our subject pronouns. So again, if I want to say I am, I would say estoy. Yo estoy. You are, tú estás. Tú estás. Have you seen a little bit of the irregularity of the verb estar? Estoy is irregular and estás has that accent. You have to put that accent. That is a non-negotiable. Now, for él, ella, and usted, está. Está with an accent. Nosotros estamos. Nosotros estamos. Vosotros estáis. Vosotros estáis. And ellos, ellas, and ustedes están. Están. So again, if you've already memorized all of those subject pronouns, the only thing you would have to memorize is estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, and están. And before we move on, make sure that you note where those accents are, as they are extremely important, especially if you're taking this class at a school, college, university. If you're taking a quiz, a test, or submitting an essay, I'm sure points will be taken off if those accents are not there. So now, let's look at a few words, vocabulary words, that will allow you to use estar along with them to talk about how you feel. Maybe you want to say, I am happy, I am sad, I am angry, I am frustrated, whatever it is. You will have to use the verb estar followed by that feeling, that emotion. And here are a couple of them to get you started. Make sure that you pay attention and you know what they mean, how to spell them, and whether or not you have to change a gender. Again, if I am a girl, there are some of those adjectives that have to be in the feminine form. And if I was a boy, those adjectives would have to be in the masculine form. Having said that, please remember that not all adjectives have a change in gender. There are some adjectives that are going to be the same way whether you are a male or a female. So let's start with one of those so that you can see that example. Let's say I want to say that I am happy. I would say, estoy feliz. Estoy feliz. You could also use the subject pronoun and you could say, yo estoy feliz. Yo estoy feliz. You don't have to use that subject pronoun because estoy is only used for yo. But it depends on the speaker and it depends on how much emphasis you want to add, whether you use it. However, estoy feliz or yo estoy feliz works perfectly. Let's look at this adjective, nervioso or nerviosa. That's if you're feeling nervous. Now, remember that this one will change whether you are a female or a male. Since I am speaking and I am a female, I would say, estoy nerviosa. Estoy nerviosa. If you are a male watching this video, you may say, estoy nervioso. Estoy nervioso. Remember, verbs, they don't change. The only thing that changed was that adjective. If you want to talk maybe about a group, and I don't know, let's pick one of these adjectives. How about the adjective aburrido? Aburrido or aburrida. That is bored, when somebody feels they're bored. You would say, ellos están aburridos or ellas están aburridas. Again, notice how we took that adjective one more time and we match it in gender and number. Estar is not only used to talk about emotions, it's also used to talk about how you feel. Like for example, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estoy bien or estoy mal? Estoy bien, I am good. Estoy mal, I am bad. We will also use estar for some temporary conditions, such as when you're feeling sick. So we would say something like, estoy enfermo or estoy enferma. Again, be careful with that gender there and make sure that you're using the correct form. And that's it, friends. You know how to conjugate the verb estar. And now you're able to use it to talk about how you feel, maybe your emotions, or depending if you're maybe feeling good, bad, or ill. Again, estar is an irregular verb, so make sure that you pay close attention to those conjugations, paying close attention to those accents, as well as the yo form of the verb. And in addition, make sure that you review this vocabulary so that you can talk about how you and others feel. Now, very quickly, I want to remind you that ser, to be, ser, so far we've used it to describe people. They are tall, I am short. Estar, so far, we've used it to talk about how we feel. In this other lesson, you can find how to use estar with prepositions to talk about where things are in relations to other. And if you're ready to jump straight into the difference between ser and estar, here's another lesson that you can go ahead and jump straight into it. Again, don't forget that you can go to teachercatalina.com for a bunch of resources on ser and estar and a lot of other topics as you're learning Spanish. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet subscribed, because I'd love to see you again. And if you haven't smashed that like button, now it's the time to do that. Remember that it really helps my channel. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Adios!